Planning the ultimate taste-bud-tingling trip in 2023? Make sure you tick off our bucket list destinations for foodies. If you love food and want to explore some really fantastic foodie destinations, we've got the list for you. So in this video, we are going to discuss top 10 destinations for foodies. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Tokyo, Japan. In Tokyo, you will find the freshest, best, most amazing sushi in the world. If that's not reason enough to head to Japan for your next foodie vacation, how about the really fun, totally cool izakayas you can find in all the back alleys and small crevices around the city? It sounds like dive bar quality, but it's so not. In fact, it's an adventurous foodie's dream. Or the old Tsukiji Outer Market, which is an absolute must-visit in Tokyo. You'll see foods you've never even heard of before and get to sample tons of things along the way. In Japan, you can eat the best of every type of food they make, from gyoza to okonomiyaki to ramen and takoyaki. Nearly every chef is a master at his cuisine. Number 9. Bangkok, Thailand. I think Thai food is very much a universally loved cuisine. Getting to try authentic Thai dishes the way they were meant to be eaten is one of the best culinary experiences I've ever had. In Bangkok, there are opportunities for cooking classes, food tours, street food for every meal, even Michelin-star restaurants. For an even more unique experience, head out of town to the nearby floating markets to witness something you won't see anywhere else. Make sure you try the mangosteens. The best thing about Bangkok food is that there is a lot of it everywhere. There used to be street food vendors dispersed throughout the city, but now there are conglomerations of food stalls that you can find in the city. Number 8. Greek Islands, Greece. A trip to the Greek islands is akin to stepping into paradise, especially if you add local flavors to the mix. They're famed for their sapphire waters, pristine landscapes, charming whitewashed villages, and laid-back pace of life. But it's the remarkable food that keeps visitors salivating long after they've returned home. If you want to enjoy an experience as magical as the food, dine on an outdoor patio overlooking the azure Aegean Sea. Book your meal at sunset, and you're in for a treat that will entice all of your senses. Whether you're eating fresh grilled fish in Crete, dining on a gyro in Santorini, or tucking into a feta me meli in Mykonos, adding a stunning view to your meal is unbeatable. Number 7. San Sebastian, Spain. It might not be a major cosmopolitan city like Paris or London, but San Sebastian is perhaps the greatest food destination in the world, with more Michelin stars per capita than any other city and a thriving pinso scene that you won't believe until you see it. It makes the list not only because of the overabundance of haute cuisine, but because it is literally paradise with its incredible view over the Crescent Bay and the beautiful La Concha Beach. There are 3 3-star restaurants, among a handful of own and 2-starred places, plus a plethora of pinsos bars serving gourmet-style bites that are just as good as any fancy meal you've ever had. Just an hour or so from San Sebastian is the Rioja wine region of Spain, where you'll also find some really incredible food from Michelin-star chefs and formidable home-style restaurants. Number 6. Copenhagen, Denmark. Open-faced sandwiches are a traditional Danish food, as are kanelsmegel and other tasty sweets, which works out well for those hankering for treats. Fresh waffles, flødebolle, and pastries like wienerbrød abound in neighborhood shops. Tivoli Gardens serves up candy apples and giant cones of cotton candy to thrill guests of all ages. Is your sweet tooth pulsating yet? More than just a sweets capital, Copenhagen is known for its award-winning restaurant scene. You'll struggle to get a reservation at Noma, which holds second place on the world's 50 best restaurant list. The food is phenomenal, so keep trying, but be prepared, the price tag might make you gasp. Number 5. Bordeaux, France. Combine the delicious wines of Bordeaux with the gorgeous scenery, and you have the vacation every foodie has been dreaming about in France. You should plan for at least a week in Bordeaux to give it justice. You can spend 2 days in the left bank and 2 days in the right bank, and still only scratch the surface of the wine and food possibilities. Also, be sure to spend time in the center of Bordeaux, where we found some really incredible food options from wine bars to street food markets. The newly opened wine museum is also very much worth a visit. A bike tour through Bordeaux is perfect for wine enthusiasts, foodies, and really anyone who wants to enjoy the countryside while biking through some of the world's most beautiful vineyards. Number 4. Dotonbori, Osaka. When it comes to food, Japan has more dishes to love than nearly anywhere. But for me, the star of the show is one single street in Osaka called Dotonbori. And one of my favorite things to eat there is the famous Osaka dish, okonomiyaki, pictured above. Dotonbori is one of the principal tourist destinations in Osaka. It runs along the Dotonbori Canal from Dotonboribashi Bridge to Nipponbashi Bridge in the Namba district of the city. It's not a huge area. It covers only about 8 blocks. But it is absolutely jam-packed with restaurants, food stalls, and street vendors selling every type of food specialty Japan is known for. Number 3. Barcelona, Spain. Visiting Barcelona without eating a paella is like touring New York City without seeing the Statue of Liberty. It's just not done. Once you've enjoyed a few mouthfuls of the traditional Spanish dish featuring rice, saffron, chicken, and seafood, do not miss a visit to La Boqueria, the city's most famous market. Located in the central, Las Ramblas section of this Catalonian capital, the market offers travelers the freshest of fare, as well as food-related touristy kits from over 200 vendors. The Spanish favor eating smaller savory dishes rather than one giant meal, which makes it easy to sample multiple foods in one sitting. Seafood tops the list as the city lies on the banks of the Mediterranean Sea. Number 2. New Orleans, United States. The heart of America's Creole and Cajun foodie scene, New Orleans is a must-visit for gastronomes. Known as a destination for jazz lovers and revelers, it's the food that keeps visitors coming back to the Bayou. A true mix of tasty ingredients and cuisines can be found in this unique and lively city. Its chefs are known to get creative with foods of all genres, from Caribbean to African to European. You'll find flavors that make your mouth pucker in excitement and smells that entice you to dine in a courtyard bistro at sunset. You can't leave New Orleans without sampling a bowl of gumbo or a po' boy sandwich, and one bite of a traditional jambalaya will leave you begging for more. Number 1. Tuscany, Italy. A haven for lovers of olive oil, tomatoes, basil, and pasta, the food served at Tuscany's best restaurants will leave your mouth watering in delight. Fresh herbs enhance the flavors and liven up sauces so tasty, you'll dream about them long after you've finished your meal. Panzanella is so simple, you think it would be boring. Instead, the ripe tomatoes and red onions mixed into a salad with bread, basil, olive oil, vinegar, and salt will awaken your taste buds. That's the thing about Tuscan food, the more basic it is, the better it tastes. Tuscan dishes change seasonally, each new meal featuring fresh produce bursting with flavor. For instance, in winter, you'll find Rebellita soup, a delicious and tasty mix of beans, cabbage, and onions. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.